Brought to you by Vidalia Onions. Celebrate the sweet life.
Well, summertime is known for sweet southern peaches, but research and farm innovation have helped to extend the season. Southeast Produce Weekly's Chip Carter joins us from the Sunshine State.
This is a Florida peach. It looks a lot like its famous Georgia and South Carolina cousins. It's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit firmer, but it's absolutely sweet and delicious. And unlike those cousins, you can have this one right now. I'm with Al Finch from Florida Classic Growers in Dundee, Florida. Al, there was a time just a few years ago where consumers did not really expect to see peaches in the supermarket in the springtime.
That's right, Chip. There was actually a gap between when Chile finished, which was in early to mid-March, and before South Carolina and other eastern peaches started, which was in May. But working with the University of Florida, we have developed varieties of peaches grown locally here in Central Florida that fill that gap. So we're actually able to produce a delicious eating peach with low chill hours, and they're just absolutely fantastic.
And that's simply a result of scientific research at the University of Florida and the industry working together?
That's correct.
How do you go in and say, let's make a brand new peach where we didn't have one before?
Well, we've worked extensively with the University of Florida to create these varieties where we don't have to have the chill hours needed to produce a peach. And so it has worked, and so we're actually entering our 7th year now of where we have peaches available to fill that gap in the marketplace. And the nice thing about them is these peaches are sweet, and they have a delicious true tree-ripe flavor profile.
How far does this distribution zone go?
Chip, we're shipping as far north as Canada and as far west as Minnesota and Kansas City, Kansas.
I would think it would take a minute for consumers to get used to the idea of a Florida peach, and then maybe it would slowly spread and grow. How's that growth curve gone?
The growth curve continues to expand. We started off our first year doing around 300,000 pounds, and we're well north of 1 million pounds now. The demand has grown. People bought them and tried them and said, this is delicious, and they're going back to their local grocery store and asking their produce manager when Florida peaches are coming in season.
Georgia is the peach state. South Carolina is the southeastern leader in production. California produces more peaches than anybody else in America, but things are looking pretty peachy here in Florida these days. For SoutheastProduceWeekly.com, I'm Chip Carter reporting for rfd-tv.
As always, thank you very much, Chip. And of course, Chip is going to look at another early season player, the new blueberry varieties that are from the University of Florida.